Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to have some fun with something that we haven't done on this channel in, I would say, like a year, dude. Let's not wait any longer. Kick back, relax, get your snackies, get your blankie. I think this one is gonna be fun. So the other day I was lost in thought, feeling a little bit bad because we haven't done a video like this here on the channel, something that was very, very important to me back in the day and still is to this day. I would call it a guilty pleasure, and that is taking a look at the very, very talented individuals inside of the community, constantly creating, working tirelessly on ideas, concepts, and in my opinion, some of the most underappreciated people inside the community, content creators. I honestly feel like these content creators, people who create specifically concepts and update ideas, thinking deeply about the game, deserves so much more. I would say like a content creator code would be awesome. Anything. They do so much for this game, and that is what we're going to be diving into here today. If you guys enjoy this episode, be sure to let me know. I'll make sure to do it here more in the future. So here on this channel, whenever it comes to covering amazing concepts and ideas, we don't strictly stick to new brawler concepts, but that's kind of the approach of this episode here today. I mean, we've done so many in the past, and honestly, there's some of my favorite videos to make here, and it's a shame it's been such a long time. And what gave me the inspiration to make another episode much like this was this individual over here on Twitter launching an insane concept campaign for a brawler. We're not only going to be going over this brawler, there's a few other ones that I've been looking over and I think they're really, really cool, but this one is just so well polished, which is another A+ for me. I love when these concepts are great ideas, but also there's a lot of effort into the artwork and stuff like that. But we're taking a look at a post here by Deco Workman. Deco 2D. He came up with a brand new brawler fitting into the Colonel Ruffs trio, one of the most strange trios out there if you ask me, but its name is Cheff. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like, you know, Colonel Ruffs we look as the Colonel, right? The leader. But hey, there could be a rank even higher than Colonel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's someone up there even higher up on the ladder, and that is Cheff. Cheff the chicken fits perfectly in this trio, dude. But taking a little bit of a closer look at Cheff and what they would do here inside of Brawl Stars, the overall description here, we have Cheff may appear as a cute chicken, yet beneath the face lies an evil mastermind and a culinary lover. He is the biggest fugitive from the Star Force jail. We have some internal strife within Star Park, man. Absolutely adore that they're also bringing in a brand new environment within Star Park. Star Force jail, I think, is really, really interesting. If we were ever to revisit the Star Force environment or vibe, the theme, the aesthetic, I think that'd be a really, really cool theme. But before we get into the actual mechanics of Cheff, the robot chicken, let's just appreciate the design here and the art splash that this individual created here for the welcoming of this amazing concept, dude. Such a derpy little guy. You guys know I'm the biggest fan of the chicken from Heyday. I have it on literally almost every single one of my PFPs here on all my Brawl Stars accounts. It's just so derpy. It's so freaking funny. And there's actually some interesting lore here with the Star Force trio having like a member being a chicken. There was some concept art way back in the day when Brawl Stars was first supposed to be kind of centralized in like an outer space theme, that a chicken character could have been a brawler, but of course has never come to the game. So liking the deep lore here as a chicken robot character. But moving along down here, we have even more amazing work here when it comes to the skills and what Cheff would end up doing in the game if they were in the game itself. Taking a look at the stats, we have HP of 7,500, not crazy tanky or anything like that, but decent. I like it. Not getting one tapped by too many individuals out there. But how about we move along to the attack now, called Out of Date. A strong shot, 2 deadly expired eggs next to each other, dealing massive damage to those who don't appreciate the area of cooking. Sounds like it might be an area of effect type beat, maybe like a Brock attack where you can hit multiple individuals with one shot. But I kind of like that, dude. Hey, rotten eggs, dude. Hey, come on. Looks like the reload speed is slow, which I don't know if that's a great thing, but the range is long. So another somewhat sharpshooter with a bit of forgiveness, it looks like, seeing that they shoot out 2 shots. Could make for some interesting stuff where, like, if you're hugging a wall, one of these shots might get clipped and then the other one can keep going. Kind of reminding me of Colonel Ruffs in a way. But then the super dude called I Am Cooking, dude, the meme potential, man. Let's freaking go. Cheff throws an egg that when it hits the ground causes a lot of damage and knockback to those enemies close by, leaving an area that lasts about 5 seconds where it makes Cheff and his allies faster and heals per second. Really interesting. I've been really digging characters much like this. You guys know I'm a huge fan of assassin characters, but I actually really enjoy more supportive leaning characters. If you guys didn't know, way back in the day when I first started playing Brawl Stars, the brawler that I gravitated towards the most was Poco. I absolutely adored the supportive mentality where that clutch heal can be even more rewarding than getting like a clutch kill, you know what I mean? It's just a good feeling. So these unique supportive mechanics coming to the game I think are really interesting, and one that isn't, I guess, addressed a whole lot, or we don't see a bunch in the game, is speed. There are, of course, a few brawlers that influence speed in a supportive manner, but I really like speed. Mobility is one of the coolest things in Brawl Stars, and why I enjoy characters like Dynamite and Mortis. Dynamite with the double jumps, the mobility innate with that ability is awesome, and then, of course, you don't even have to explain for Mortis. The mobility is insane. But yeah, man, I like it. It's a 2-for-1. You got speed and healing at the same time. So you got a long-range supportive character. Really cool. But moving along here, it doesn't stop there, getting into the interesting stuff. If you ask me, it will always be the gadgets and star powers. But let's start off with the very first gadget called Chicken Run. During the next 10 seconds, Out of Date becomes a thrower attack, being able to hit enemies behind a wall. If you guys didn't know, Out of Date is Cheff's attack, so really interesting mechanic, really reminding me of Larry and Lori, except obviously you don't need a robot in order to switch out that mechanic. Very versatile, a supportive, versatile character. I absolutely adore that, swapping between a long-range attack and a lobbing ability. Super good. I bet you it would be broken. But then, moving along to the second gadget called Gluttonous. Cheff loses 20% of his current health and heals all nearby allies for the same amount. An instant heal ability. That's freaking broken, dude. I just did the math here quickly, seeing that Cheff has 7,500 HP. This gadget would heal allies 1,500 HP. Pretty dang cool. It's almost exactly like Poco's, but with a catch, but kind of making up for that catch, you get instant healing rather than over time, but the trade-off is 20% of your health. But the cool thing is its current HP. So if you're at 100 HP, 20% of 100 ain't that much. So it's kind of ebb and flowing. I wonder if this would scale with power cubes as well. What if you got like 10 power cubes or something like that? 20% of that HP would definitely heal up a crap ton for your duo showdown partner. That would be ridiculous, man. Liking the gadget abilities already. Again, leaning more into like a supportive character. If you ask me, you have the more offensive gadget and then a supportive gadget, which we see a lot from characters inside of Brawl Stars, but I don't know, the top one being the offensive one still seems to be kind of like a versatile one, not like giving you more damage or anything like that. Just being a more versatile brawler helps a lot with a supportive character. But then we move along to the star powers. The very first one is called Expired Eggs. Now, Out of Date leaves a small area that slows down opponent. Another speed manipulation ability for this character. He can speed his teammates up. With the star power, he can slow down his opponent. That's dope. Sounds kind of broken. Slowdown abilities are pretty dang good, and a lot of them are attached to more expensive things, much like a super or a gadget or something like that. Not a star power that is given to every single basic attack. That's crazy. But yeah, definitely a really good star power. But then finally, we have the last star power here called Straight to the Oven. I'm Cooking now burns and slows enemies hit. I'm Cooking is Cheff's super. Not gonna lie, Expired Eggs is, in my opinion, by far my favorite one. It's so dang good. I think whenever it comes to star powers that target basic attacks, as opposed to a second star power that is specifically dedicated to a super ability, I will almost always pick the basic attack star power just because you get way more use out of it. Most games you'll get like 4 or 5 supers if you're really grinding it out. So you can really only utilize that star power a handful of times during the match, whereas if you have it on your basic attack, every single shot, you get the use case of it. So yeah, man, love that Expired Eggs, but still a really unique and interesting star power here for the Straight to the Oven. Really cool character, not overly broken or anything like that. That's one thing I see a lot with brawler concepts, is they're either really underwhelming or incredibly OP. It's hard to make a concept with the mentality of it being somewhat balanced as it's entering into the game, right? That's like Adrian's job, right? So it's pretty dang hard for just a normal player, but honestly, nothing design kind of seems crazy broken with this character, I think he would fit in relatively well in the cast, which is another reason why I really enjoy this character and the concept. But dude, the work does not stop here. As you can see, multiple people ended up working on this project here. They actually got some VFX work done with this individual's help, but we can see what some of the projectiles might look like here for Cheff. You gotta love when people put in this much work for a brawler concept. I mean, that looks sick as heck. I'm guessing this is the basic attack, right? The rotten eggs. Super, super cool. This would be if you were utilizing them or if they were on your team. And then of course, if you're playing up against an enemy Cheff, it would be red. But then we can get a closer look at more VFX of what the super might look like. Isn't that sick? Oh my gosh, that's dope. So that would be the area of effect that would be speeding up your allies as well as healing your allies. Really, really cool. Love the concept. It's dope. As you can see, just a absolute metric crap ton of people working really, really hard to make this concept happen, which is another reason why I appreciate the concept here. But as you can see, we can see some really, really awesome concept art of what Cheff might look like. Again, how can you not like this character, dude? It's so freaking funny. Derpy Chicken. How is this guy a freaking fugitive? What's going on in that mind? You can't be thinking evil thoughts, dog. Come on now. You looking like that? You can't be evil. Such a cool character design here. Looks like we have possibly some skins or previous designs of Cheff before the final version was done. Really, really cool, man. Really, really cool. When I first looked at this concept art, I was like, is this like a Surge V2? But I think it's just models that they didn't utilize. I'm not sure though. Dope. Absolutely insane. Love the uniqueness of this character. It's been a long time since we've had like a crazy unique brawler like this in terms of their design, which is why I'm really eating it up. It's such a dope idea. But it does not stop there. Moving along, we can see some other cool stuff. Really like this artwork done, right? It's almost as if we are taking a look at Cheff being announced in a Brawl talk. It's sick. And then we can see this one here. It's so freaking cool. What a derpy little chicken, man. And then we get some animations going on here. Yo, that's sick. Man, the amount of work that would have to be done in order to accomplish this concept is insane, which is why I love showcasing stuff like this from time to time. It's been a while, but I do appreciate the hard work that people do out there. I just like the chicken, man. The chicken makes this entire concept for me. Just look at the guy outside of the suit. It's so funny. Cheff, how are you evil, dog? Come on. But then there's some additional Cheff artwork going on here, as well as they ended up designing some pins, it looks like, for Cheff. Really cool. And then that's the end of the thread for the concept. Be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking about Cheff. Again, we haven't talked about a brawler concept in such a long time here on this channel, but it is incredibly important to the Brawl Stars dev team and the community in general. You guys will not know just how much the Brawl Stars dev team has drawn upon concepts like these for their brawlers that are currently in the game. It might not be one for one, or the design might be different, but they definitely take mechanics that individuals come up with conceptually and implement it in a new brawler that we've seen in the past. It's really cool. So hey, here's to possibly something cool happening here, putting it out there. Maybe we'll see some mechanics that Cheff is offering here in the future for a cool brawler around the corner. So dope. Well done to Deco as well as the team that helped out with everything. Really enjoyed the concept. We did spend quite a long time on Cheff here in this episode today, but I did just want to quickly mention some of the other brawler concepts that I've been seeing here for like a supplementary aspect of this episode here today. Things like Cheff aren't the only things happening when it comes to the concept side of things and the hard work being done. There's constant new brawler ideas and really awesome stuff being made over here inside the Brawl Stars community that I feel like not a whole lot of people see. So I just want to introduce a few of them that I thought were really cool. We have Connie here, a brawler that would be fitting into the Ghost Station trio. We already have like a conductor. This concept was made quite some time ago. I don't think Chuck was in the game by now, but still such a cool idea. And I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of the Ghost Station trio, Gus's family. So yeah, Connie looking so sick. If you guys want to read through it, make sure to pause. All the hard work with the pins, the brawler model, everything, man. So good. I ended up coming across this one that was just made 1 month ago. It looks like a brawler fitting into the Larry Lori trio, a tech support character, which makes a ton of sense with Larry and Lori and RT being became like the law within Star Park, right? The tech support. That's so sick. Larry and Lori would be like the front man, right? They're on the streets. They're the detectives working, but of course you need help. Detectives need help. You got RT on the security cameras. That's definitely a help, but what about the tech support? Super cool idea, man. I love when people get creative with like how they might fit in a specific family and what their personality could be. Super cool. I saw this one as well 22 days ago. We have Daisy fitting into the Swamp of Love trio. So sick. Really a huge fan of that trio as well. But yeah, man, just so much awesome stuff being created over here and such hard work being done. Really love that PFP. Such amazing artwork. But yeah, dude, I had to show off some of these. There's so much more. And of course, if you guys enjoy this type of episode, shedding light on the hard work being done outside in the community, to those who don't necessarily get a ton of recognition for their hard work, be sure to let me know. I love shedding light on individuals like these. But yeah, man, I know it's a little bit of a different episode here today, but I genuinely really enjoy these types of videos, and it's a shame we haven't done anything like it in a very long time. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, I'll be sure to do it again in the future here soon. But yeah, be sure to let me know with a like. It definitely helps out. That's the best way for me to tell. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate y'all, and we'll be talking super soon. Adios and take care. Watch you.